Good morning. Every time I say that, I have to clear my throat. Probably something wrong with me. Oh shit. Did I leave my... Damn it. I guess I don't really need that. Reading scripture, we got, "You're the light of the world. City set on a hill cannot be hid," which is definitely like me in the sense that, like, well, pretty hard for me to hide. I'm like 6'5", and my name is Brandon, which some means Beacon Hill, which it's like a lighthouse or something. Like, so badly you want to hide yourself because you feel like you're not supposed to, or you doubt that voice inside yourself. And I don't know about you, but I'm done with that. Moving on. We're riding. Using the front camera, I'm not sure is a very good plan for my face. I wonder if I should go like this, right? Like ultra high def. Oh, don't do that. I don't know what the temperature is today, but it's fucking cold. Much colder than the last few days. I don't know, I can't see my breath, so maybe it's not that cold and I'm just being a bitch, but it's certainly a lot busier for a Saturday morning at 7:30 than I expected. 7:39 right now. But I guess Cletus says we're crossing. It's like, we're ready. I'm ready. What are you doing? Are you ready? Definitely didn't want to get up this morning, but this sort of helped me get up, where before the alarm would go off and I would be like, I did have plans today, but this is not that important, right? Your goals aren't very important. Come on, let it go. Isn't that the devil inside your head? But now that I made the commitment for 30 days, I have to do it. It's like a must do. It's like the most important goal in my life, aside from keeping my house afloat and going to work every day. Yesterday, I did drop the ball. You know, like, happens for everybody. Woke up, took my walk after the kids went to school, and I was like, oh, I don't I don't have anything to do this morning. I have to get ready for helping my mother with a wedding, her DJ company. But that's it. I'm like, okay, I've been hitting it hard. It was a good week. Cut a little bit out for some breakfast. Go to breakfast with my wife. And good to go. Go home. Upload the videos, which day 3 one uploaded after the day 4 one. So that's unique, special. But I'm not redoing it. It's just gonna be that way. Man, it's cold. Wind. Putting the hood up doesn't really help. Should have worn an extra layer. Pretty busy for a Saturday. I don't know. I don't walk too many Saturdays. I got treats today. Milk bones in the mail. Or Amazon. It's not the mail. Side note, I feel like Amazon is gonna start being a courier for all sorts of things, like letters. But I got milk bones. Finally, my dog loves food, so kind of helps him stay in line. Not stay in line, motivates him to do what I need him to do. These guys, like, gun shop, tech shop, bait shop. It's windy. I don't know if that comes through. So I did a wedding yesterday. I got the videos uploaded. Took a shower. Had some eggs. Had to run to the bank, make a deposit, drop some off to my daughter. And stop at Meijer store. Morning.
Morning.
Hi. Doing well. How you doing? This way, Cleet. And I get to my mom's place. I don't know when it was that I realized it, but it dawns on me. I'm like, fuck. I was supposed to finish a rough-in. Like, one thing I have left to do at this job. One thing. It's like a 4-inch flexible duct that needs to go out the soffit. It's totally spaced out on that. Which happens. Things happen. So I gotta do that on Tuesday. Pee on that tree. Pee on that tree. Is there stuff on my lens? I don't know. But that's just life, right? Things hit you. You get in your emotions a little bit too much. Feeling good. Fuck it up. historically speaking, I've been really good at getting in my feelers. So, it's something to look at. But we're still here, still going on a walk on a morning where I don't have to wake up to get the kids off to school. I don't have to wake up for anything. It's fall, garden's done, clean up for winter, but I just come out here, freeze my butt off because I didn't wear the proper layers. And that's what I'm dealing with today. But I'm out here with Cletus, who loves his walks. Hey Cletus. Hey Cletus. You love your walks? Do you love your walks? Sit. Shake. 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 Oh no. Shake. Oh, good boy. That's a good shake. Okay. The weirdest thing for me about doing these walks is like walking the street, talking to myself. I guess I'm not really talking to myself. The more I do it, I'm talking to the camera, talking to you. But when nobody's watching, I guess I just imagine an audience, right? I was gonna go down that road, but I'm gonna go back over here. Auto Care Excellence. I mean, I guess we're going across. Cletus is my guide today. He's the one. I can't actually see the video, what it looks like. Oh, I could. I don't know what would happen if I opened the phone up. Really need one of those little sticks. Probably a different camera and a different mic rather than the phone. But I was having a conversation about this, the light of the world, also the salt of the earth, and this Sermon on the Mount, the part of it called the Beatitudes, right? You know, and seeing the multitude, he went up into a mountain. And when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men do revile you, persecute you, and say all revile you, persecute you, say all manner of evil things against you falsely for my sake. And that's where I fall off. There's that verse, that next verse that's like, you shall, something about, you're going to go into the kingdom. And then it goes, ye are the salt of the earth. What is salt good for when it loses its savor? Nothing. You throw it out to be trampled by men. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither can a candle. This way. Neither can a candle, when men light a candle, do they put it underneath a basket. God, everywhere. It's like these side streets are freaking busy. Time to get some breakfast. I guess that's what happens. People work on Saturdays. They do stuff on Saturdays. I'm not the only one. Damn, there's more people out here on a Saturday than on a weekday. I was talking to my friend who we're kind of going through this with. Well, I'm going through these passages with. And he brings up he has the question of who is Jesus speaking to in this moment? Because he must be speaking to believers, Christians in this moment, right? Because theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And then, maybe you're not blessed because you're, mourning, but you're not going to be comforted maybe now, but when you die and go to heaven, you'll be comforted. I sound kind of condescending, but my thought was like, clearly, these are for all. This is for everyone. Because everyone is the light of the world. Everyone is the salt of the earth. Whether you recognize it or not, doesn't really change what's true. Like, that's sort of what we're seeing now, right? And in culture, the failure, it's happening. It's been happening forever, right? The failure to recognize reality and come to grips with reality. I mean, my own life, constantly hoping things would be better, or thinking that there was going to be something that would come save me, like Jesus coming on the clouds. But there's one man, his name was Hank Hanegraaff, and I do believe he's rather fundamental Christian, but he spoke of the language of coming on the clouds as war language, like that phraseology, speaking of war. This way. And it kind of feels like that now. But we've been going through this since the dawn of time, where we have men and women who refuse to accept reality for what it is and constantly look for answers around the answer, which is Christ in you. Don't stop the damn video. Can't do another splice. Won't do it. It's already been 20 minutes. Gonna do a rather short walk today, being that it's Saturday. Go. I have a bunch of stuff to do today. I'm part of a milk share, or herd share they call it, right? So you pay monthly and you can buy or you're paying your share of the herd. So you get your share of milk, your share of eggs, your share of butter. There's other things. Recently got cheese. They have cream. But the share house, the central location they keep everything, and they have a fridge, and it comes from the Amish. The share house is like 35 minutes from me. And sometimes I'm so damn busy, I'm gonna go this way. Click. I'm so damn busy that I just can't make it there. I mean, one time I couldn't make it there for 2 weeks. Then the milk is no good. I suppose there's something I could do with it. I don't know what that would be. Happened again. Fucking cut the video off. This time I didn't do it accidentally. I guess you could say it was an accident. Because the damn my alarm went off. One of my alarms, 8 o'clock. And I have this alarm on my phone that I have to do like math problems. And it's called Alarmy. It really has helped me wake up. Now, I could argue whether I should be forcing myself to wake up. Ideally, you just wake up and do your thing. But anyways, the alarm, you can set it to do things, right? Like you could set it so you'd have to physically get out of bed and go scan a barcode, like the milk for your cereal or the coffee package. Yes, and you could also shake it like you're doing something else that you do in the bed. What else? Oh, math problems is what I do, and there's like three sets of 2-digit numbers that you add together. Or 3 2-digit numbers. And you do that 3 times. You could set it to up to 99 times. I don't know what insane person is doing 99 problems before they wake up, but man, that damn alarm went off. That's the point of the story. And a long ad for Alarmy. Check it out tonight. I don't get anything for it. Making a parking lot. Who doesn't love a parking lot? Need more parking in this small town for all the events. It is a business after all. Just like any city or state or country. I'm in the village of Sparta, which is on Sparta. And they claim to manage the town. And for the most part, I don't have a problem. The policy enforcement, the police, they typically leave me alone. I walk the dog every morning without a leash. That's an ordinance. Well, we know that statutes, policies, and codes are not laws. And they do not apply to men and women. They only apply to citizens. And that's defined as someone who basically works for a corporation. So if you're a city employee or you identify as a citizen, those are for you. My only law is to cause no loss, injury, or harm. I can't even see the path at this point. We're nearing the end of October already. I swear, if I was going to do conspiracy, I would say they've sped up time somehow, and all the clocks are in on it. And a fake sun and all the rest. It's a beautiful morning. This is one of those days I wish I was in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have to look at cars. Just, the foliage. Reminding myself of the season and sort of what I'm in, right? Because I've talked before about how fall is, everything is decaying and you're letting go of things, letting things fall off of you that didn't help you. Or another thing would be like, you fit root vegetables, trees. You plant them many times, get them down in the winter or in the fall when they'll be dormant. And I'll go this way. And you plant them. And you don't really need to do a ton of cultivating at that point, but you do have to sort of protect that. So And then in the spring, bam, you have the harvest, or not the harvest, but you have this plant that is now, or a tree that is now growing and new. I think it's time that all things are made new. And this is the story of creation that we see every year with the changing seasons. Fall, everything decays and dies. Turns into winter, which is like death. The sun is the furthest away from us. And then arising out of the ashes, out of the grave, we have spring, creating all things are made new. And this cycle, we can see it manifest itself in this physical realm. It's an older tree. Park. But it's also just as the story that's happening in the heavens above, with that dragon circling the pole star, that dragon keeping you from your center. It's just a reflection of you. This is your cycle. Any place I have problems or things arise that would be considered problems, I recognize I tend to go against the patterns that are laid out before me, against the Father. And then I fall into death, essentially. Because the wages of sin is death. Everybody thinks physical death, right? Well, I guess if you want to take everything literally, I can't really help you. And that's not even really a true statement, because literally is like literature, I believe, in a sense. I guess I'll just stop talking. But anyways, the death, spiritual, being awakened spiritually. Like, sit, come here, sit, good boy, sit, speak, you can speak, there we go, that's a good speak. And clearly scripture has more than one interpretation per, like it's multi-layered in its meanings, so it makes it more difficult to read. But that bringing someone back from the dead, is that physical? Or is that metaphysical? Like you've brought someone back from spiritual death. They were dead and in the grave for days. And you've brought them back to life. I think I've died and come back to life multiple times. Spiritually, physically, not sure. I don't remember dying, so. I tell you right now, my ass, not feeling good. Too much garbage. Looks like a nest fell out of the tree. Oh, definitely. Cletus. He's on his own walk. It's like he knows the path. He knows we're going home. He doesn't really like it. Sometimes we're walking back towards the house, and if we go a certain direction, he knows, and he just sort of slows down. He's like, oh, okay, we're going home. Almost like a child would be upset. That was too close to my face, huh? I don't really know how to hold this thing. As I return home here, I don't claim to have arrived or anything. Clearly, opposite of the case. I'm continually running the race, working out with fear and trembling my own salvation, as we all need to do. But there's things we can do in the real world. It's all fine and dandy to sit and run. Sit and learn about spiritual principles, learn about history, learn about things. But I contend that it's much more productive or beneficial or true to really learn about yourself and how you react to things, like walking down the road with a phone in your hand while people go by you, or walking your dog without a leash, even though the townsfolk might want you to put one on because they're afraid. Not really, but that's what they say. And pushing past your fear, maybe waving at the police with a smile instead of a scowl, because love is really the only answer. Speaking the truth in love. And I have been good at speaking the truth, well, from my perspective, what I thought was the truth. Maybe not always from a place of love and care. And I had to look at that. I would suggest you look at it. Look at yourself and come up with, who are you? Aside from what car you like, what color you like, what house you like, what city you live in, what state you live on. As always, may the peace of Christ that surpasses all understanding guard your hearts and minds. Blessings to you. And until next time. Oh, just dropping my phone on the ground. That was fun. Hey, Cletus, say bye. Say bye. You speak. Sit. Speak. Say bye. There you go. Bye. I love food.